The global music landscape continues to be dominated by the unstoppable force of BTS, but recently, it is the personal interactions and travel plans of members, Jimin and Jungkook, that have completely taken over social media platforms. As the group progresses through their massive world tour, every single movement made by the members is scrutinized by millions of adoring fans worldwide, turning even the smallest logistical detail into a trending topic. The latest wave of internet frenzy began immediately, after a short video clip started circulating across various social media networks, capturing a candid moment of the two incredibly popular artists. In the widely shared footage, Jimin and Jungkook were spotted, walking side by side as they prepared to depart from Brussels, having successfully wrapped up their scheduled activities in the Belgian capital. According to various fan accounts and media observers tracking their tour itinerary, the duo was heading directly to the airport to catch a flight to London, which serves as the next highly anticipated stop for their ongoing international concert tour. Fans quickly flooded timelines with expressions of excitement, marveling at their casual yet stylish airport fashion and the comfortable, close camaraderie that the two performers have famously shared for over a decade. However, the excitement surrounding their departure quickly evolved into a massive wave of intense speculation that went far beyond the standard anticipation for their upcoming musical performances. In the United Kingdom, within hours of the video's release, a highly specific rumor began to gain massive traction across online communities, forums, and microblogging platforms, shifting the focus entirely onto their accommodation arrangements. The central point of this viral discussion is the widespread claim that Jimin and Jungkook have actively planned to share a single hotel room together once they touch down in London. This particular rumor spread with astonishing speed, fueled by various self-proclaimed insiders and fan analytical accounts that dissect every piece of available content related to the group. As the speculation grew larger, it triggered an immense and passionate debate within the global fandom, splitting opinions down the middle and creating a lively discourse that shows absolutely no signs of slowing down. One faction of the fandom has wholeheartedly embraced the rumor, arguing that it is entirely plausible and perfectly logical for the two close friends to choose to share a room while traveling abroad. These supporters point out that Jimin and Jungkook have a long, well-documented history of being incredibly close, having lived together in shared dormitories for many years during the early stages of their monumental careers. For this group of fans, the idea of them choosing to stay in the same room is seen as a heartwarming testament to their enduring friendship and a natural extension of their comfort with one another. Furthermore, those who believe the rumor is true suggest that traveling constantly can be an incredibly exhausting and isolating experience, even for seasoned global superstars who are used to the grueling demands of touring. In their view, having a trusted friend and fellow group member in the same room would provide a much-needed sense of familiarity, comfort, and emotional support amid their hectic schedule. On the completely opposite side of the debate, a massive contingent of fans has come forward to strongly dismiss the rumors, labeling them as nothing more than baseless internet gossip manufactured for social media engagement. This skeptical faction argues that the logistical realities of a high-profile international tour make such informal, room-sharing arrangements highly unlikely for artists of their caliber. These fans emphasize that high-level management companies typically assign individual, private luxury suites to each member of a global group to ensure maximum privacy, comfort, and security during demanding tour cycles. They argue that after performing high-energy shows for tens of thousands of people, each artist understandably requires their own dedicated space to properly unwind, rest, and recover in total isolation. Additionally, critics of the rumor have pointed out that online fandom culture often tends to overanalyze harmless interactions and construct elaborate, fictional narratives out of entirely ordinary situations. They believe that the simple act of Jimin and Jungkook walking together at an airport in Brussels was used as a convenient starting point for imaginative internet users to invent a groundless story about their hotel bookings. The debate has become so widespread that it has led to a fascinating clash of perspectives regarding the boundaries of fan curiosity and the right to privacy that public figures should be afforded. Many analytical posts have been published by fans attempting to decode the layout of London hotels, looking for clues that might either validate or completely debunk the ongoing room-sharing theories. Despite the intensity of the online chatter, the management agency representing the global icons has maintained its characteristic silence regarding the personal lodging, choices, and private arrangements of its artists. This lack of an official statement is standard practice for the company, which rarely addresses rumors that do not directly impact the safety, legal standing, or professional schedules of their performers. The silence from official channels has, ironically, only added more fuel to the fire, leaving the online community to continue its endless cycle of speculation and counter-arguments without any definitive resolution. Some fans believe that the lack of a denial means there might be truth to the claims, while others insist it simply proves the rumor is too insignificant for the agency to even acknowledge. As the hours tick away and the flight from Brussels carries the two superstars closer to the United Kingdom, the digital world remains completely fixated on what will happen when they finally arrive at their London destination. The sheer volume of tweets, posts, and videos dedicated to this single topic highlights the unparalleled cultural impact and intense public interest that follows BTS wherever they go. For many cultural observers, this situation serves as a prime example of the unique dynamics inherent in modern idol fandoms, where the line between an artist's professional work and their personal life is constantly blurred by enthusiastic followers. The intense fascination with where and how the members sleep reflects a deep, emotional investment that fans possess, viewing the artists not just as entertainers, but as characters in an ongoing life story. Meanwhile, the city of London is buzzing with immense excitement as thousands of dedicated concert-goers prepare to welcome the group for what promises to be a series of historic, sold-out stadium performances. The local hospitality and entertainment sectors are bracing for the massive influx of international visitors who have traveled from all corners of the globe to witness the spectacular live show. While the internet remains deeply divided over the hotel room mystery, both sides can agree on the fact that the musical chemistry between Jimin and Jungkook on stage remains absolutely undeniable and flawless. Their collaborative performances and synchronized choreography have consistently been highlighted as major standouts of the current tour, earning widespread critical acclaim from music reviewers. Ultimately, whether Jimin and Jungkook decide to share a room or occupy separate luxury suites will likely remain a private matter known only to themselves and their immediate tour management staff. The reality of their accommodation details does little to change the broader fact that their close bond has been a foundational pillar of their group's historic success and stability over the years. As the countdown to the London concerts continues, the focus of the fandom will inevitably begin to shift away from internet rumors and back toward the spectacular music and art that brought them together in the first place. For now, the debate remains a lively, harmless distraction for millions of fans online, serving as a testament to the inescapable global phenomenon that defines the daily lives of Jimin and Jungkook. To understand why the rumor of Jimin and Jungkook sharing a room in London has resonated so deeply with fans, one must look back at the rich history the two artists share, which spans well over a decade. Long before they were filling out massive stadiums in global capitals like London, they were just two young boys navigating the intense and uncertain world of K-pop training in Seoul. During those formative trainee years, sharing a room was not a luxury or a choice, but a daily reality. They lived in cramped, modest dormitories alongside their fellow members, sharing tight spaces, bunk beds, and the collective anxiety of chasing a dream that felt light years away. This early period of their lives forged an unbreakable bond between them. As they witnessed each other's lowest moments, countless hours of grueling practice, and the eventual meteoric rise to fame. Over the years, even as their living conditions drastically improved and the group moved into high-end luxury apartments where everyone could have their own private quarters. Jimin and Jungkook often naturally gravitated toward each other's company. Various documentary, series, and behind-the-scenes content have frequently shown them voluntarily choosing to hang out, film travel content, or even share rooms during casual trips, proving that their comfort level with one another surpasses that of standard colleagues. Therefore, for the segment of the fandom that firmly believes the London room-sharing rumor, this arrangement is seen not as a strange or unusual occurrence, but as a comforting return to their roots. Underneath the glamorous veneer of being international superstars, they are still the same close friends who found solace in each other's presence during difficult times. In the high-pressure environment of a massive world tour where they are constantly moving between time zones, facing thousands of flashing cameras, and carrying the immense weight of global expectations, retreating to a shared, familiar space offers a profound sense of grounding. Sharing a room in London, much like they did in their old Seoul dorms, serves as a nostalgic sanctuary of comfort and safety in the midst of a whirlwind career.